I love Lucy.
I love Lucy.
I love Lucy.
It's an everybody thing, kind of. You know, everybody loves Lucy.
Why did you dress up to be Lucy?
Because my mother asked me to.
Here, in the far western end of New York State, about an hour south of Buffalo, lies the town of Jamestown, hometown of the Queen of Comedy, Lucille Ball. And to her fans, Jamestown has represented the epicenter of the Lucy universe with an annual event aptly titled Lucy Desi Days. It's a gathering of people who just can't get enough of I Love Lucy.
I've been trying to come here to the celebration for 2 years now. And I said this year will be, the year 2000 will be my year to come here.
I've been coming here for the last 9 years.
This is our second year. Came last year and this year. And it will be a yearly event as long as I'm alive.
She was born here. She grew up here in the community. We can't separate ourselves from Lucy, and Lucy couldn't separate herself from Jamestown.
What brand of car did they drive across the country to go to?
But this story is not so much about Lucille Ball as it is about her fans and those who gather here to share their love of Lucy.
I'm an awfully enthusiastic fan, hardcore, and I know that there's a lot of other people here who are just like me, and I like meeting them and socializing with them and seeing all the different Lucy paraphernalia and the trivia games and the movies and just Lucy, Lucy, Lucy for 3 days straight.
The organizers of Lucy Desi Days like to get someone who is involved in the original TV production of I Love Lucy. And this year they got Teensy and Weensy, twin sisters of a rather rotund nature who made a brief appearance in an episode along with Tennessee Ernie Ford back in 1955. They have since made a career out of that one appearance, mostly entertaining on cruise ships. But tonight, they celebrated their birthday along with Lucy fans in Jamestown. And should you think loving Lucy is just an old folks thing, witness the next generation of Lucy fans.
Hello friends, I'm your Vita Vita Vegemin girl. Are you tired, run down, listless?
Do you poop out at parties?
Are you unpopular? The answer to all your problems is in this little bottle.
Vitamita Vegemin. Vitamita Vegemin contains
Vitamins,
meat,
minerals, and vegetables.
With Vita Vita Vegemin, you can spoon your way to health.
All you have to do is take a tablespoon after every meal. It's so tasty, too. Tastes just like candy.
So why don't you join the thousands of happy, peppy people
and get a great big bottle of Vitamita Vegemin tomorrow.
That's Vita
Mita
Vegemin.
It is said that every minute of every day, I Love Lucy can be found playing somewhere in the world. As with anything that takes on such mythic proportions, loving Lucy has taken on a life of its own. Take, for instance, Jennifer Curbison from Portland, Michigan. She got a tattoo.
My husband and I have 4 daughters, and each one of my daughters I wanted to name Lucy, and my husband wouldn't let me. So I wanted to have something just like permanent. You know what I mean? I will be glad that I got this if I live to be 80. So when I couldn't name one of our daughters Lucy, I got to name one of them Desiree, which is Lucille's middle name.
And there's Glenn Charlo from Brooklyn, New York, who describes himself as a major collector.
What's your most prized memorabilia?
I have some gowns that she wore. I have an aqua-colored chiffon overcoat with big feather boa sleeves. I have a 3-piece lilac pantsuit, some purple pumps of hers. I also have a Lucy Goes to Mexico poster that she owned. I have photographs of her wearing the outfits that I have for her, and I have pictures. They are all displayed in my apartment in Brooklyn.
Yes, with Vitamin Vegemin, you can spoon your way to health.
Whenever someone says, "Oh, I'm going to come to New York just for vacation or whatever," I say, "Give me a call." I give them my number. They call me. They come over, and it's like, wow.
But I wanted to know why Lucille Ball and why not Doris Day?
I think Lucy is why she's as popular as she is she represents the kid in all of us.
I think it's timeless. It's something that appeals to every generation.
And the situations were really never that far-fetched, really. You know what I mean? It wasn't really slapstick per se, but it was still situations that you could see somebody like me, anyway, getting into.
I don't think this is such a hot show, Fred. I think I'll get another station.
As our first offering this evening, stop that now, go back and sit down.
Wrong episode.
Next on Jennifer's agenda was the Lucy Desi Days official I Love Lucy trivia contest.
True or false? Ethel was Madame Mertzola at Lucy's seance. Yes, true. There you go.
What does Lucy tell Carolyn the picture of Carolyn's son looks like?
What is it? What is it?
Nick at Night, a cable network which airs reruns of I Love Lucy every night, had a presence of its own. They even had their own trivia contest where the prizes were, guess what? Nick at Night t-shirts and caps. In the famous episode titled Lucy's Italian Movie, Lucy, while visiting Italy, tries to soak up the local color by posing as a peasant and stomping wine grapes. So if Lucy can pose as a peasant and stomp grapes, then why can't Lucy fans do the same? Grapes provided by Quality Markets.
Are you ready?
The winner of this competition got to stomp grapes with Lucy lookalike Diane Vincent from Hollywood, California.
Hey, pretty good.
Diane was hired to spend the weekend in Jamestown to entertain all those Lucy fans. Diane also starred in a play that included some of Lucy's famous routines. She even got Teensy and Weensy into the act, letting them do what they do best. Then there is the official Lucy Desi Museum, which is a must-do for any diehard Lucy fan. Did you know that she appeared on the cover of TV Guide magazine 35 times? For some, coming to Jamestown during Lucy Desi Days is a sort of spiritual, going back to the roots, TV pilgrimage kind of thing. For others, it's just a good excuse to indulge in silliness for a weekend. But everyone who comes here does so out of their love of Lucy and the desire to celebrate a life of one whose work touched them all.
This has been a Desi Lou production.